There's not many people who can claim that in their lifetime they literally changed the world. Made an impact so enormous, so profound, not only for their own country, but for the entire human race. I am here in South Africa following in the footsteps of the great man himself, Mr. Nelson Mandela. Mandela has been immortalised in every corner of this country for his role in ending apartheid and standing up for human rights. His early life, though, was spent in a small village called Kunu, just outside of Mthatha in the Eastern Cape. And so, it's also where our trip begins. Zim grew up here with Nelson as his neighbour, and so who better to show me around? I guess to understand Nelson today and what he did, you really need to understand where he came from, this area.
Yeah, definitely, because, you know, when growing up, the culture behind him, you know, taught him a lot of things.
What you notice straight away here is that the village is all about honest living and incredible hospitality, which was the backbone of Mandela's upbringing. So when Zim and Nelson were out here looking for trouble, this is the rock slide, hey?
Yeah. Would you like to try?
Here we go. Okay, what's the rules of engagement here, Zim?
Okay. Now, you lift your feet when going down, eh?
Righto.
And you put them down if you want to go slow.
All right.
Lift them up.
How did I do? Throughout South Africa, there are some great museums that have popped up celebrating Mandela. The township of Soweto in Johannesburg was his home for 15 years, and the house where he lived is open for all to explore.
There are many people who feel that it is useless and futile for us to continue talking peace and non-violence.
It's just amazing to think about the conversations and thoughts that would have gone on in this house. They were literal moments that went on to change South Africa forever. In 1962, Nelson was arrested as a political criminal and sentenced to life in jail. Surrounded by the freezing waters off the coast of Cape Town, Robben Island was one of the most notorious prisons in the country. Well, this is where Mandela spent 18 of his 27 years in jail, here on Robben Island. And the conditions were miserable. It was freezing cold and the guards were constantly trying to break him with mind games and hard labour, which actually happened right here in this courtyard. But his powerful ideas and what he believed in was so strong, he was willing to die for it. Tunani is an ex-prisoner who was jailed alongside Mandela.
This wing was solely for political leaders, completely separated from other prisoners. And then Nelson Mandela, particularly, was kept here for 18 years while he was on Robben Island.
In this same cell the whole time?
All time. Yeah, the intention was to break the spirit. They want to make sure that they take all the energy out of you.
After his stint on Robben Island, Mandela was moved to a number of other prisons as international pressure started to grow. He was finally released on February 11, 1990. Well, this is the spot where Nelson took his long walk to freedom after all those years in jail. His fist held high in the air in an act of defiance, and there were thousands upon thousands of supporters out here. It must have been an incredible moment for him. One of the things I've realised while I've been over here is that the world is such a better place having known Nelson Mandela. Apartheid was abolished and Mandela went on to win a Nobel Peace Prize, plus become South Africa's very first black president. Fittingly, he's now laid to rest at his family home back in the small village of Kunu.